Hi there. Welcome to MuseThemes.com. My name is Steve Harris. I'm really excited to show you our new widget library. This allows you to import our entire library of pre-made widgets and tools directly into Muse. We've been hard at work building this huge library of resources that you can use to speed up your site development, and this video is going to explain a little bit about how they work. First of all, let me show you what a library file looks like. Let's say you've just joined MuseThemes.com as an annual member. You log into your account, and in our members download areas, you have the ability to download widgets and the toolbox. These are the two files that you'll need to import our entire library into Muse. Once you've downloaded those files and extracted them, let's take a look at them in Finder here. So we have MuseThemes Toolbox and MuseThemes Widgets. They're both .mulib files. All we need to do is double click on those files, and in Muse, they're going to open up in this library panel. Now there is a widgets library panel above. That's for the Muse pre-made widgets. What you need here is your user library. And if this window's not open, just click Window and Library to turn it on. Once you've double clicked those two files that you've downloaded, you now have access to our entire widget library. And these folders within are stocked full of pre-made widgets and tools. So if I open up the gallery folder here, and let's select something like the Genius box and drag it out on the canvas, Muse is going to process that widget. And this is a really big, heavy widget, so it might take a moment. There, now that the widget is on our canvas, let's just move it up into place. And we can, of course, delete anything in these widgets. They're all customizable. And let's preview this in the browser, and I'll show you how it looks. There, so you can see that the widget appears on the page. If we mouse over an item, we get a project title, and if we click on it, it loads up in this nice light box with lots of text and images and elements within. This is a really complicated widget, and if you were to build this from scratch, it would probably take you several hours. With our widget library, it's as simple as dragging it out onto the canvas. Let's take a look at some of the other items in the library. We have this area called the Widget Vault on the web, and if you actually visit MuseWidget.com, it will send you to the vault. And what the vault is it's our staging area for all of our widgets. So users want to see what the widgets look like ahead of time without having to drag them on the canvas in Muse. That's what the vault is for. So if you mouse over this Browse Widgets menu, you get to see the entire library in one glance. And as you can see, it's huge. It's by far the biggest on the web. If you look at our, for example, sliders area, and we click number 1, Elegant Dots, you can see that we have this nice kind of wedding themed slider. And if you wanted to use this in Muse, it's numbered slider 1. So if you go into Muse, into your library, and we go to the sliders folder, number 1 is Elegant Dots. And I'll delete this out, and I'll show you how easy it is to use. There, we just drag it out on the page, and that's it. We have a fully pre-made slider that you can customize or use. Let's just jump back to the vault now and take a look at some of the other widgets we have available. We have things like pre-made contact forms. So this one, Classic Contact, is just a nice, simple, classic looking form that you can use. We have things like graphics. So we've got our socialize icons, and these are social media icons. We've got mockup kits. The mockup kits are things like iPhones. So for example, number 1 here, iPhone 5S, or let's go with number 2, iPhone 5S Silver. You can see that all you need to do is just change the image fill, and you have this nice mock-up of an iPhone directly in your site. We also have one called mobile menus. The mobile menus widgets are for you to use mobile navigation without having to set up something elaborate. So basically you drag this out onto your page. It gives you this pre-made button, and when you click on it, it loads up the navigation for your mobile site in a light box. And there's a couple different options. For example, we could do classic accordion, and classic accordion works like this. It opens and closes the navigation. So again, this would take you several hours to set up some of these systems and widgets, but with our library, you can do it in seconds. Let's have a look at the toolbox. The toolbox widgets are a little bit different in the sense that they're not just widgets made from sliders and pre-made elements in Muse. These are actual widgets that we've hand-coded ourselves, and they have their own unique flyout panel. So let's look at the HTML5 video player. Lots of users want to embed video on their website without using Vimeo or YouTube or something like that. This widget accomplishes that. So you can see the sample video here. If we click play, this nice video plays, and it's actually in a nice little player too. And we can style all of the colors for that player directly in Muse. And if you jump into Muse, I'll show you how that looks. Let's go to our toolbox, and number 3, the HTML5 video player. Drag that on the page, and we can even scale the video down to a different size. And now all we need to do is select this flyout panel, and we can change things like the preview URL. We can link up the 2 different formats of video files, and then we can even skin the player. So we can change the colors, we can control the size of text, all of that. Let's go back to our vault here, and I'll show you some other cool widgets we have. The text animations widget is very popular. What this does is this allows you to animate text like you're seeing on this block here directly in Muse. And the cool thing about this is the text is still selectable and searchable, so it's great for SEO. And below that, you can see we have a video overview. We try and release video overviews for all of our toolbox widgets just to help you explain or work with them. And you can see a preview of what the panel in Muse will look like. So again, all of these widgets from the Widget Vault are available directly in Muse as part of your annual membership. Other Muse sites will charge you per widget or per use. We don't do that. One low annual price, and you get access to the entire library and all of the future updates for 1 year. And again, if you have any questions or you need any help working with our widgets, please jump on the web and visit us at support.MuseThemes.com. This is our customer support portal, and we monitor this daily. So if you have questions about our products, please don't hesitate to send us a note, and we'll do our best to help you out. That's it. That's a quick overview of our widget library. We hope you're as excited as we are to start using all of these products. And remember, don't hesitate to send us feedback or support questions as needed. Best of luck.